Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like DIYs, farmhouse decor, upcycling, and more, you've come to the right place. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hi everyone, today is a trash to treasure video and I'm going to take this piece of trash, which is a box that my husband's new hearing aids just came in, and I am going to turn this into something beautiful. So keep watching. So to start with, I did take all of the labels off that were on here. This one doesn't come off, but I can always put something across the bottom. And then I cut out all of the papers that I'm going to be using from that rose quartz collection, and I took them outside, and definitely outside, and sprayed them with this Krylon matte finish sealer. I really like it. It's non-yellowing, moisture resistant, it's, you know, permanent protection, and that's what I wanted for this. So now that those have all been sprayed, they're ready to start getting put on this box. So let's start the process. Before I start adding the papers, I also have some lace trim that I'm going to be adding around all of the edges, and I've decided that I want to do that first before I start adding the papers, and I'm going to be doing that with Fabri-Tac because it is permanent and it works on all of these surfaces, including lace. And so let me get started with that, and I'm just going to fast forward through it. Okay, these are the pieces for the inside of the card, and on this one I glued that card that came from that little pack right there. So this is what it was, and it came from here, and I just glued that right on there, and this is going to go right up there, and this is going to go right in the bottom. And to do that, I'm going to be putting a little Fabri-Tac around the edges of the back, and then I am going to spray it with spray adhesive because I want full permanent coverage. But the reason for using the Fabri-Tac is to just give me a little wiggle room to make sure that things are where they belong. So since I cannot spray in the house, I'm going to go do this, and I will be right back. Okay, that's what the inside looks like. And a little bit later, I am going to be putting a flower right there where that flower is. So now I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to be using the same process to put this on the top and this right there in the center of it. So again, since I have to spray and I can't spray around my laptop or camera or anything, I'm going to go do this, and I'll be right back. And now that I have all of that on, it is time to start doing some decorating. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these beautiful metal corner pieces, and I'm going to obviously put those on the corners. And then I also have this beautiful piece right here, and I am going to be putting that right there on the front flap. Now, I don't remember which shop I got these from, but I will tell you right now that both of the shops that I would buy this kind of thing from have since gone out of business. So you may have to look maybe on eBay. I'm not quite sure. But here's the deal with putting them on. Here's the back side. So you can see there's not a lot of flat area to attach these. So I'm going to be using a combination of my industrial strength spray and Beacon Power Tack to make sure that all of these pieces stay adhered. So again, because I am using the spray, which I cannot use obviously around my camera or my laptop, I am going to have to do this off camera, but I'm going to bring it back for you to see, obviously. And you probably really don't need to see me glue everything on. So I'll be right back. And there it is with those pieces on there. And now there's a place right here in the middle of this, perfect for a gem. And so that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to add one of these rhinestones to that, and I'll be using my Fabri-Tac. So I'm just going to put a little dot of that right there. Even though these are adhesive backed, I really want to make sure it sticks. So I just think using a permanent glue is a much better choice for adhering this. Get it on there, and there that is. Okay, now I'm going to let all of this stuff dry. Even though it's on there and it appears to be dry, it's really not. And while that's drying, we're going to be cutting out some flowers. Well, if you watched my recent haul video, you know that I just got a Sizzix Sidekick and I am loving this. And also, just a couple days ago in the mail, I got my In Love Arts order that included this flower die set, and it is actually called a layered sunflower die set, but you can make all kinds of flowers with it. And I am going to be using some of the papers from that rose quartz paper pack, as well as some beautiful glitter paper from Close to My Heart, because I love this stuff because the glitter just doesn't rub off all over the place. So I love it. And I also love that I can use my scraps with this Sidekick. So I'm going to be making some flowers, and I just mixed them up. I had them all in the order on what I was going to put them on. But anyways, we are going to be making some flowers to decorate that box with. Okay, I've got my dies all figured out again. And we are going to run this through the Sidekick. There we go. And run it back through. And you are going to see how beautiful these are. Just take a look at this. Isn't that so pretty? I just love these. Okay, I am going to cut out a bunch more, and I'll speed this up. I honestly think that my camera does not like the color pink because it never shows up right on camera, but these are gorgeous pink. Right there. They are just so beautiful. There's so many ways to put them together, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure if there's a right way or a wrong way, but I have never really been into right and wrong. I just do my own thing. So what I do is I'm just taking these flower pieces and just kind of bending them gently inward so that they have a little dimension. And I'm going to do that with all of them, but I am not going to do that with all of them on camera. We're just going to quickly put together a couple of flowers that, you know, I might want to use here. So I'm putting a little bit of glue, and then I'm going to put this one in the center of it and just kind of turn it in such a way that if the camera will pick it up, that you have the back layer showing and the front layer showing. And then I'm going to put this one in it. Do I want that one? Yeah, I think I'll do that one. So put a little drop of glue on the back of there. And I forgot to bend it up, but no problem. I'm just going to kind of do that right now carefully. And I'm going to stick that right in the middle of that one. And see if I can get the lighting just right. They make the cutest little flowers. And once the glue dries, I'm going to go around and I'm going to lift those edges one more time. But that is basically how easy it is to do this. So here's another one. I'm just going to bend those edges and bend these edges up. And I'll grab this one and kind of bend those edges, you know, just gently make them dimensional. And then just use a drop of glue. And I'll put that one on there, like so. And then put a drop of glue on the back of this one. And stick that one in the middle of there, just like so. And like I said, once the glue is dried, I'm just going to go back around and lift up these, bend them in a little bit, not really bend them, but just gently, you know, form them so that they are dimensional. And they will stay dimensional once you do this, because let me show you really quick. These flowers with all that dimension there, I made these actually yesterday. So they actually hold their shape. And you know, if you have a trick to make it even more dimensional, that would be great. And then I'm not going to make any more for right now. As you can see, that wasn't dry, that still moved. So everything is sticking to me. But then I'm just going to add some rhinestones to the center once these are dry, and then they will look like that. All right, now let's get back to decorating the box. Okay, I've created this little charm with these keys, and I'm going to be putting that right here in the center. And I'm going to leave the smaller keys hanging loose, but I'm going to take the beacon Fabri-Tac and put it up the back of this and then attach it right across there. Okay, I turned down the brightness of the camera a little bit just to see if it would help with the color, but I promise you that when I take pictures afterwards, you're going to see better color of this. So anyways, the flowers aren't glued on yet. I just wanted to let you see that I will be gluing these on right now, and I'm still waiting for the, you know, the keys to dry. That's going to take a little while, but I'm just going to put the flowers right on here where I wanted them. And I'm also going to put a flower on the inside as soon as this dries, because of course I should have done that first before working on this front. Okay, but that is what it looks like right now. And as soon as it's done, I'm going to take some beautiful pictures for you. And here's the finished altered box, and I absolutely love the way it came out. And in these pictures, you can definitely see more of the accurate colors. I hope this has given you some ideas of your own of what you can do with your trash, and be looking for more Trash to Treasure videos from me this month. And be sure to look in the description box for links to some of the products that I used, as well as a 25% off discount code to In Love Arts should you decide to shop there. Thanks for stopping by, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye. If you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I hope you consider that too. And if you do, be sure to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or giveaways.
And I hope you stop by Crafters Castle on Facebook and also Crafters Castle Challenge blog to enter your creations.